welcome back. We're doing GED math prep testing for the GED test. We're talking about whole number operations. So this section is what we're looking at right now. We're talking about adding and subtracting numbers that are currently written horizontally. So if you take a look at all of these numbers, I've basically just rewritten them in a vertical format because sometimes it's really hard for people to be able to read them when they're facing this way. So if we take a look at this first one, I'll just show it to you so you can see. So we've got three numbers that are all two-digit numbers. So you want to always list everything so that they are listed in vertical order and just stacked appropriately. So that means that the numbers that are in the tens position are all stacked together. All of the ones positions are stacked together, and then that helps you with adding. Now again, if you take a look at this again, this is a three-digit number. So you'll see that I listed them three-digit. Very easily able to see. And then when you look at something like this last question here, so 10,326, I didn't put commas in on any of these, by the way, when I wrote them. This is a three-digit number. So basically you want to line the 2 up with the 6, the 8 with the 2, and then this 9 with the 3. So you want the 3 digits at the end. So you want to line it up so you can see that I wrote it like here. So again, you have that written like that. And you want to make sure that you're doing those when you're solving these. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you do want to pause this so you can see, take a screenshot of these problems so that helps you. And then you can see how I did them when I set them up. There you go. And now you've seen them. And now we can go ahead and get moving with these problems. So here you just have three numbers. These are all adding. These first few are adding. So we're going to do 0 plus 2 is obviously 2. Plus 3 is 5. And then we do 2 plus 1 is 3, plus another 3 is 6, and then 65 would be my answer. Here, 4 plus 8 is 12, plus another 1 is 13. So we put a 3 right here, and then we're going to carry that tens position up to the 10 spot, and then we're going to add down here. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus another 3 is going to be 8. So the answer here for that is 8, and then we're going to do all of my hundreds. So 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is plus 1 is 4. And so 483 is my answer. Now we're going to do this one. So again, this one is a little bit bigger. So like here you want to make sure, so you can put zeros here if you're not sure. That way you kind of line it up so that each number is like lined up correctly. Always want to go to the far right when you're lining these up. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 2 and 8 is 10, so you're going to do 0, and then you're going to carry that tens position over to the next number. 1 and 3 is 4, plus 9 is going to be 13, so you're going to put 3 here, you're going to carry another 1 because that's tens, and then 1 plus 0 is 1, and then 1 plus 0 is 1, and so my answer here would be 11,308. Now we're going to talk about subtracting some numbers. And so we do the same kind of thing, line up our numbers accordingly. Sorry, I'm skipping a number. And then we just go ahead, start from the right and move over to the left. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 3 is going to be 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 114. Next one, we can't take 9 from 5, so we're going to borrow 10 from that number before it. And that's going to make it a 3. And then we're going to do 15 minus 9, which is going to be 6. Now we're going to try to do 3 minus 8. We can't do that. So we're going to borrow a 10 from the 5. So we're going to leave that now as 4. And now you're going to have 13 minus 8, which is going to be 5. And then 4 minus 0 is 4. And then we go over here to this next one. 15,890 minus 705. So we can't take from 0. So we're going to borrow 10 from that number before it and make it one number less. And that's going to be 10 minus 5 now you can do is 5. 8 minus 0 is 8. 8 minus 7 is going to be 1. And then there's no digits right here, so we're just going to fill those in with zeros to make us happy. 5 minus 0 is going to be 5. And 1 minus 0 also will be just 1. So my answer would be 15,185. If you want more questions like these, you can find them on my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at U1 Algebra. All of these are going to be located in the playlist of GED practice test. And don't forget, share, like, and follow me for more.